just making my pre-workout, but I like to build my own. Got some creatine and beta-alanine. This is what gives you the itchies. Citrulline. This is good for pump. So we add heaps of that in. For anyone who knows me, the secret sauce. I will scull this and be back.
Alright, what are we training today?
Back and buys, starting with some chest supported dumbbell rows. At the moment, because I'm thinking of changing it, because I've been doing it probably 8 or so weeks now. So Monday, quad focus leg day, Tuesday, chest, Wednesday, back and buys. And then chest, usually I'll do chest and tries as well. Thursdays, hammies, glutes leg day, Friday, shoulders and arms. So five training days. Ideally you'd want to have a rest day somewhere in there, but at the moment I find it easier just to get all my training done Monday to Friday, do it at work rather than trying to squeeze one in on a weekend. But I just try and space the leg days out at least 2 days apart so that they're getting some rest as well, because that's a taxing body group body part to train. Pro tip, if you just grab 2 plates at a time, then you don't have to lift it as many times. Not sure if laziness or making it harder for myself, but mentally I tell myself it's better that way. Loud, electronic, ADHD music. Yeah, my music at the moment, what is it? It's like a mix of hardstyle, dubstep, some rap, and then every now and then, depending on how I'm feeling, some metal thrown in there. SoundCloud's a good one because a lot of the sort of smaller artists that release songs, especially stuff that's on like TikTok that isn't always on Spotify, you'll usually find on SoundCloud. So like different remixes and different playlists or mixes. Quite good. This is a song on SoundCloud that I've been jamming at the moment that's like a bit housey. House music. That's what I mean. Weirdo. Wildly different genres. I tend to go single arm just so that I can lean into it, just to get a bit of a better angle. I think a lot of people would have seen online people using D handles so that they can loop it over top and maintain a neutral grip, which is better for targeting your lats. But the only problem with that is, which I've told people off for, is when you do chuck these on, they're not really designed for it, and so the stitches start splitting because you're pulling on here. So while it is a awesome movement, it just breaks our gear. So maybe we'll look into getting some grips that we can chuck on there in future. But until then, we go one side at a time and we lean. Okay, pump cover is coming off now. Yes, I was 15 or 16, and my brother-in-law at the time took me in, and the deal was that I mowed my sister's lawns and babysat on that same, I think on a Wednesday when she asked, and then she would pay for my membership because I had no money or whatever back then, I guess. And before I ever started at the gym, I used to train from home. My brother got me into training, so I just used to do push-ups and sit-ups, and I had this one adjustable dumbbell that I'd load up as much as I could and then do like one arm each side. But then once I got into the gym, I just loved the gym. I used to dot around between different sports and activities, and gym was probably it was the thing that I stuck to and that I loved doing the most. And since then, just it's always been a part of my lifestyle. Whether I've been up or down, I've always maintained some sort of, active routine in the gym. See, the trick is if you say it's lightweight, then it is lightweight. Man, the difference when you get a good sleep versus when you don't. Nice. I'm just gonna go do some single arm rows on the seated cable over here. And then after that, do some bicep movements, get some back and bis going. Because what I'll do this week, I'm gonna redo my program. So it'll be pretty similar. I'll swap some movements around just to have a little bit of variety, and then I'm gonna chuck in an upper day, do chest and back together, and then delts and arms, and just try and focus on a higher load, so heavier weight, just for a couple of movements. So a couple of movements of chest, a couple of movements of back, but then get them in twice a week. So we'll see. Because I've been doing the same thing for 8 weeks as well, it's good just to have a change. One of my biggest problems is I always lose count. Not right now, but I will be. I'll just be tracking everything through our MyFlex app, which if you're a member here, you get access to for free. And so you get a free beginner program when you join up. It's all assigned through the app. The app has the training program in there, so you can record your weights, you can record your sets, your reps, It has all the exercises prescribed for you if you've got a program. Otherwise, you can manually record everything that you're doing just by entering the exercise in as you go. If you're wanting to look at getting something a little bit more customized, then you jump on to our online coaching, which if you head to our website, which should be in the links in the caption, then you'll be able to take a look at the different options that we've got going for that as well. But it is important to be tracking. My main goal at the moment was just to get consistent, and so now that I've built up that consistency, I'm gonna, same thing, set up a program where I'm purposely trying to get progression over the next 12 weeks in 4-week blocks. And so you're not going to know if you're progressing if you're not recording stuff, unless you remember it, but you want to be as accurate as possible if you want to get the best results. When the big guy comes in, so you put your t-shirt back on. Hey bro. Okay, we'll do some biceps now. Seated I find good with the back support, just so that you can minimize swinging on reps. Just helps it be a bit more concentrated. Used to be bench, but I stayed off it for so long because I just found, sheesh, don't do that, Fano. Don't slam the weights. Yeah, it used to be bench. I used to like benching, and then I just found I was getting cooked shoulders. More my fault than anything else, just not working on the technique and just wanting to go as heavy as possible. So I don't know, what do I like at the moment? Been playing with red delt movements a lot, and I've been finding that's quite good, because I think that's usually an area that people are lacking in when they're building out their delts, is just having a really developed red delt. So at the moment that's something I'm working on as well. I just wanted to get some shoulders back so I can sort of fill out up top and keep that kind of V look going. But like I said, I'm going to change my programming, and I think I'm going to start getting back into some benching as well, so probably end up being my favorite again. I just want to get a 180 kilo bench, double body weight again. Okay, this is why you don't share your Spotify with your partner, because then when you're trying to train, they like to change the songs. Rude. Depends. Depends who I train with, because I'm bad for yarning. So if I train with other people, I end up talking too much. I think I prefer training by myself, because then I can just zone out. Ooh, one memorable train. Do you know the most recent one was when I trained with you? Was when we did legs. Oh, that was good. I'm still proud of you, man. You pushed through so good. But that video that we posted and that I've got on on my page of you like trying to stand up and then just dropping. Yeah, that was a good session though. But yeah, nah, that was funny. Actually, when I was a kid, when I was like first getting into lifting and I just used to be a gym rat and just live at the gym, there was this one time where I'd missed the day, and because all I wanted to do was lift, so I was anal about not missing any sessions. And what happened? I'd missed either back or legs, and so I trained both of them together. But when I was young, I used to do these stupidly long, like 2.5 hour sessions until I was just, you know, like could not lift anything anymore. And I remember I was there for I think about 4 hours, and at about the 3 hour mark, the owner of the gym back then comes out and he's like, I swear you've been here for about 3 hours. And he comes out with a free shake and he's like, yeah, you're gonna need this if you're training for that long. And like, man, the stuff I used to do when I was younger, man, just crazy. Definitely do not recommend, but good fun back then. Last exercise, what shall we play? Lone girl. Left arm said nope. I'll go jump on the preacher curl machine just because that was only a couple of sets, so I'll just do maybe like a drop set on the preacher curl just to go to failure. Thanks for training with me. If there's anything else that you want to see specifically in our videos, comment below and let us know. We're going to try and crank out a new video every couple of weeks or so, so make sure to subscribe so you can see them when they come up.